Welcome everybody back to the channel. We're coming to you today to cover some XCN on the charts. XCN. Enjoy the intro. Welcome. Coming to you at a price of 0.00565, down today 1.05%. We're looking over here at the 1 hour chart, finding a local bottom down here. We had a recent, I watched this last night, we had a candled up and wicked up to 0.0658. I seen it come down quickly, and I said, well, they just liquidated some shorts. That's all they done. Took out, trapped some shorts, took them out. We come down. What it looks like we're having to do right here, look like we're coming down, making a, as you can see right here, we're coming down. We're running back, making a double bottom for our next run move up. So, wanted to come to you today and tell you the old saying, sell in May, go away. Don't sell in this May. Don't go away. Don't sell your crypto. If you've held it this long on XCN and it's pulled back this far, don't sell your XCN. Do not. This ain't the right time of May. This ain't the right May to sell your XCN and go away. The time to sell, the correct time to sell, the correct May would have been back here in 2025. In this May right here, where it was at 2.5 cents, 2.7 cents. This is the May you should have sold in right here. Just bringing that to your attention. Not this May. You're in the bear market. Don't sell your crypto in the bear market. If somebody's telling you that on another channel, get rid of them. Unsubscribe and subscribe to this channel is what I'm trying to tell you. Not very good common sense or trading to sell your crypto. If you sell here, it might rally up and you could see XCN in a day or two rally right back up between the 618 and a half up here. And then what you're going to do? You're going to start back reaccumulating it at 2.5 cents where you sold it at a half a penny. I don't think that's a smart thing to do. So we're going to come and cover the chart, what we think we're going to do. We're going to rally up some more, but right now we're just forming a local bottom here on the 1 hour chart. Let me get up here. We've hit a double bottom here, and the price we need to get bullish again and break out above is at here, sitting between the 382 and the 236 around a price of 0.0624. Get above the 236 up here at the 633, and then hold that area, get past this. This is like this red line's here for a reason on the fib. It's showing a red line means what? Resistance. I mean, that's just, you got a resistance there. You got another resistance up here at 0.0683. And then once you you get past that red, you get up here, you're in the green. That's why the color charted like that. The golden ratio is where it's somewhat in the middle of this range right here between the 618 and a half. So, couldn't get to that area. But things is going to change. I think things is going to turn around. But I want to bring it to another thing to your attention. You look over here and you look at XCN. It's down. It's moving up a little bit. It's at 0.88%, less than a 1%. You got XRP, one of the top number 3 cryptos of fourth ranked number 4 or 3. It's down 1.95%. You got SUI down 3.11%. These large market cap altcoins, and it just like Ethereum down 2.59%. You got XCN sitting here holding pretty good. So compared to these other alts, I consider XCN fairly neutral to neutral consolidating is what I want to say. It's holding the floor right here, where it's come down right in this range right here, and it's holding its own right here. Right in here, this area right here, she's holding her own. I wanted to bring you that. Let's get over here and cover some stuff on the chart. And we're gonna start, I'm gonna read off some context here. I write it out, and then I'll bring it to you. After the explosive Upbit listing pump on April 27th, where XCN spiked as high as 0.086, it's around 80%. The price has corrected sharply and is now consolidating in the 0.055 to 0.058 range. The big green spike was followed by strong rejection and red candles, classic post-listing profit taking. And we're going to bring you some key indicators from, from the CBD. Right now is negative 14.88 million. Seller pressure remains, as you can see on the chart there. Aggravated spot CBD is deeply negative. It's sitting around 356.42 million. Spot sellers have been dominant since the pump. Funding rates are negative. Longs are paying short, showing bearish settlement in futures. Open interest is high at 539.33 million. Still elevated, but the price drop suggests some long liquidations occurred. Future bid NAS Delta negative recently at negative 551,000. Sellers leaning on the future side. And we'll get down to the RSI in a few minutes. And the overall buy short term is bearish to neutral. The Upbit listing created a lot of hype and a short pump, but heavy profit taking has taken over. Negative spot CBD and negative funding rates confirm distribution is happening. Bullish or bearish short term next few days. Bearish bias. Price is struggling to hold above 0.056. Further downside towards 0.050 to 0.052 is possible if the selling continues. Keep watch on the selling side of on the spot accumulation. Medium term for the next 1 to 4 weeks, we're going to be neutral to mildly bullish. I'm predicting that, we're going to consolidate here for a while, and then you're going to start seeing XCN slowly grind back up higher. The Upbit listing is still a long-term positive, more liquidity, especially from Korean traders. So you got all these Korean traders, they ain't really been able to buy XCN like they've been able to buy XRP and other cryptos. So this is still, you're going to still have accumulation over the Korean market here on Upbit. People are still going to be accumulating XCN. You don't see it really now in the charts because of where we got a sell off on the spot. It's continuing to sell off. If XCN can stabilize around the 54 to 55, the 00, when I say 54 to 55, I'm referring to the 0.0044. I'm at 55. I'm just doing short term here on the reading. You understand where I'm coming from, and volume delta improves. Excuse me. It has a good chance to retest the 0065 and the 0070. And some key levels I got here to watch. Key levels to watch. Resistance is up around 0059, 0062. That'd be our first hurdle. Strong resistance is at 69 to 70. Supports around 0054 to 0052. And that right there is an important zone to watch. Keep an eye on that. Stronger support is even down at 0048 to 0050. And that's going to carry us right back to our previous consolidation. So we don't want to go back there. Bottom line is XCN is not bullish right now on the 4-hour time frame. The recent drop is mainly profit taken after the Upbit high. It needs to stop the bleeding and hold 0054 to regain bullish momentum. Without fresh positive news and stronger buying volume, more consolidation or slight downside is likely. And I wanted to bring that to your attention. We look over here on the RSI. You can't be no better. I mean, this is looking pretty good on the RSI. Since April 3 days ago, we've been staying above the 50. That's bullish to me. Showing some, anytime you hang out and you stay above this 50, that's bullish to me. That's really good. And right now we're at around 55. We start hanging below that 50, then you can say, well, there's a good chance that we're going to start pulling down lower. But right now, it's holding the floor. We at the bottom again of the stochastic RSI on the 4-hour chart. So pretty soon we should start seeing another leg up if we can get open interest. Open interest is, it needs to pick back up. You see here we pumped all the way up to 631.25 million, 0.25 million. Now we're sitting right down here in the red, on the red side of it, on open interest at 536.993 million. So we can see open interest turn back around. It's still holding good where we was at down here, back on April 21st. We started moving up and then it shot on up, like I say. Long we stay to the top, I think we're doing pretty good. We stay at the top range up here. Let's see. Somewhere we stay below up there, we'd be at the top of this range on open interest. Maybe starting to get another breakout above that would be great. Start moving up. Let me see. I'm trying to see where this, it ain't on here like it's on mine. There it is, path. We start getting up, moving up like this, that'd be good. But we're going to take that off and leave it on there. And we'll look down here at the MACD. We pushed up and we got over, got up here at the top of the MACD. The histogram was lit up pretty dark green, and we quickly came back down on this. This was March 15th on this pump. Now we're coming down in the red. That's not good on the MACD. But we could stay, we could pull down a little bit, looking to pull down further on the MACD. But if we can continue, we need some volume to come here on spot, really. we need to reverse this around on this. As you can see right here on the chart, we just steady been coming down. It started to do a reversal here, and that was short-lived, and we dumped again. If we can get spot volume to come, spot to come back in here, that would help out tremendous. And get these funding rates to push back up, with spot volume coming in here, get back in the positive side of these funding rates, we could push on up higher. But we get back over here on XCN, and this is on the 1 hour chart. If we can get some momentum to come in here, we had an area support, but we just been wicking down in the support. Maybe come down at the 0 and get in this support a little bit deeper, and then rally up. I do see us at some point, getting back to the top of this range right here at 00658. But we're gonna have to get the volume to come back in here on spot. We need to, but I don't see us going lower right now, no time soon. Just neutral to slightly bearish, but don't sell your XCN. I'm just telling you, this ain't the time. We should have sold if you're gonna sell. I'm not sold nothing. We should have sold if we was gonna sell. I didn't get in. I don't think I was in when it rallied up. I just started covering XCN after it had some recent pumps, and then I started covering it because I seen, a lot of people. It's a good project. Getting listed on Upbit, that's big. That's big. Got listed on Robinhood, that's big. Launching Goliath from testnet to going live, that's big news. And then I think they had that 1/3 web, that partnership, that's big. So there's more news keeps coming to XCN, to the community. So hang tight, hold on, but don't sell your crypto, not in the bear market, not this May. Maybe May of 2029. Yeah, then I say sell in that May, but not right now. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel. Glad to see y'all back. Till next time, God bless you.